Hello, everybody. It's wonderful to be with you and to be here with John Denton, who's the Secretary General of the International Chamber of Commerce. John has come to Madrid from Paris and spent here a day and a bit. We just signed an MOU on a partnership between the ICC and IE. We're going to be collaborating on a degree we have on trade and internationalization. And the reason why we thought the ICC was such an interesting partner for this degree, it's its scale, its global presence, and the way you think about the role of business in global governance issues and in tackling some of the big challenges we face. So John, thanks for being here and for finding the time to do all of these things for the partnership and for this short interview as well. So when you look at the world and, as a business leader and as a leader of businesses, actually, of business associations from the ICC, what are the major challenges that you see out there for global business?
Well, I think the greatest challenge, to be frank, Manuel, is for business to step up. I think the message we're hearing loud and clear and the challenge we're seeing is that, in a strange way, governments have actually vacated leadership roles, and there's just stuff that needs to be done. And we are committed to a sustainable planet. We are committed to stopping the global rise in inequality, and we're committed to these things for good business reasons. We want a planet we can build our companies in and trade in, and we want to have a market-based economy which is supported by populations, and if they don't feel and they don't believe that the system is working for them, they'll change it and make it harder for us to do business. And if the climate challenge is not addressed, then it becomes incredibly difficult for us to do business. Now, I know that sounds, in a sense, self-interested, but I think it's a mutual interest we have with citizens. And what we see is that governments increasingly are vacating the field. And what I believe is that business is not just ready, but is already acting ahead of governments. And what we want to do now is help them by building more skills to support them in doing that. Mm-hmm. And we've seen this before in history, where governments fail to act, then other entities step up. I think we would all rather that businesses stepped up, because when we look at trust indices around the world, the entities and the individuals with whom citizens invest most trust now are business leaders. So we need to skill them up to help them make the better decisions.
For us, this is something that occupies a lot of our bandwidth and our time. Just thinking about what the function of education is in this very fast-changing environment. How can we train both our undergraduate, graduate students, senior professionals to navigate this complexity and this velocity of change? And we see it actually through a sustainability lens, because if the educational ecosystem does not respond to this in time, we're going to see accidents occur in different places. No? The fundamental thesis of the ICC is that applying these principles and behaving in this way is good business, right?
Yeah.
Because this could be counterintuitive to some people, or actually you could face some resistance from people saying, actually, no, these are obligations that go well beyond the scope of what a firm should be concerned with, and this is going to distract us from quarterly profits or whatever it is, and just the efficiency and efficacy of our business. But the ICC and other organizations, but very prominently, the ICC is in fact saying no. You have to think long term, and this is about profitability as well. No?
Yeah, that's right. But also, let's be realistic here. Most businesses are small, medium enterprises and micro enterprises. Most businesses actually achieve maybe a profit margin of 6% maximum. So often the whole debate about the role of business is seen through the prism of large businesses with big executive salaries. That's actually not the reality. Most businesses are small, medium enterprises trying to make a living. Most businesses, and I said this at a gathering of business leaders here today, most businesses don't want to treat their employees badly. They don't want to misuse their environment. They don't want to engage in slavery. I mean, they don't want to do this. They actually want to behave, and they behave ethically and practically. In a sense, they already behave in a sustainable way, but they want to do more. So one of our jobs is to help them do more and not complicate the argument. Yes, there are exceptions, but accountability needs to be applied to those exceptions. And the reality is we can't govern the world through the exceptions. We should govern the world, and we should respect the contribution of the majority and help that, because that's how you really drive change.
That's right. Well, I hope you succeed in that mission. I think this is a vital part of getting the 2030 agenda and the sustainable development goals done, this idea of partnership and the role of the private sector. You're arguably the largest stakeholder in this debate and the one with the most capacity, in fact, to address some of these issues. The corporate world is. So I'm glad that you're taking this on, and I'm glad that we can work together in actually forwarding this agenda and this vision of the responsibility of business, right, and the role of business.
Well, we're up for this. We have skin in the game, as they say. We also think that partnering with IE is the right choice for us in order to help drive and amplify our purpose, which is enabling business worldwide to secure peace, prosperity, and opportunity for all. We like the agility of IE. You cut yourself apart from other entities, and we're proud to be associated with you.
Thank you, John. Thanks, everybody, for listening. Bye-bye.
Thank you.